Good morning, gentle viewers. And how are we today? Well, thanks to my brother, we have someone new. The Blue Jet cloud cover. So, I'm going to take the root beer and put it over there. Now we're going to grab the cards, roll the dice. We have 6. So we're going to take the D6. And that's number 3. Number 3. So, we'll put those back. It is the balif alicon. Alrighty. Today, apparently, we're revisiting the movie and the quintessons. Now, without scanning the cheat sheet, let's see how much I remember. Movie, 1986. It's what they were created for. They seem to follow Unicron around, picking up the stragglers and, well, putting them to death with the Sharkticons. And if you resisted, this guy, that guy stopped you. He was the bailiff. His job to look at you and go, I don't think so. I do believe that they were the ones that, now not him specifically, because him specifically is the Judgment Pit alicon from that set. I thought I was getting the set, I was only getting him. I should have read it better. That was on me. But when Cup and Rodimus ran into them at first, and he did the whole Bana wheat mini bomb, I think I messed it up, but whatever, you know what I mean. For those who know what I mean. They were the ones that he ran into. And then brought them to the quintessons for judgment. Guilty or innocent. Innocent! And then dropped them in a pit of Sharkticons. What do you get when you're guilty? You get to go? I want to know what happens when somebody's guilty. That's what I want to know. Not me personally, but I want to be like in the stands. I want to find out what happens. But Yeah, these guys brought them to the Quintessons, and then the Dinobots came in and went, and net. And the Sharkticons took one look at the Dinobots and went, and net. And then the Dinobots looked at the Sharkticons and went, why are you listening to them? You can eat them. And then the Sharkticons went, yeah. And then the Quintessons had to leave because they were like, not again. They were, not again. Yeah. You took over Cybertron. Primus went to sleep and birthed like 4 factions of life. And that was bugs and animals, as we now see by the Transformers 1 trailers. There were deer or elk. Still not sure what they were supposed to be, but it was a 4-legged, horned animal made of metal. So, insects and animals. You had the worker class, the warrior class, and the 4th one, because the bugs and animals are one class. Then the worker class, then the warrior class, then you have the titan class. Because half of the cities, and I'm convinced Kaon as well, could transform, like Fortress Maximus and Omega Supreme and all. There's cities on Cybertron. So that's one class. He would be in the class 1 with like Repugnance and the Insecticons and the deer. I'm interested to find out what else nature-wise they throw into one. That it'll be interesting. But we're getting off topic. They were also in Cyberverse. Their planet broke apart. And Cheetor, Bumblebee, and I want to say Grimlock, after much confusion and a little humor, because, well, it's a cartoon based toward kids, but they got together, and Cheetor used the power of the Allspark to form the planet back into a planet, and then they were all like, yay! And it was these guys, and it was Sharkticons. And they were all fighting over the biggest parts of what was left of their planet. They also had Rock Lords in that. They were in a couple episodes of the season 3 as, you know, just mindless drones as the robot. Other than that, I don't remember much else. So let's see. Alicon, Balif, I said that. Oh, 1986. First seen in the movie. Seen very little in a couple of 3 episodes. And Cybertron or Cyberverse. Yeah, that's about it. So, now that you know his history, we'll come on over. We'll go through his articulation, transform him, go through his articulation, go through his weaponry, and then we'll give some final thoughts. Alrighty, so come on over. Alrighty. Here we go. First things first, let's take off his accessories. There we go. Now, like I said, he comes in a whole big old pack with a Sharkticon and a Quintesson and another and two other static figurines. And I thought I was getting it for quite the bargain because it was used. This is what I was getting. But whatever. Anywho, so his articulation in alligator mode. His tail does not move. His head does not move side to side, does not move up and down. His jaw does open both ways, and it is not blast effect compatible. The little arms move up and down. The little arms can hold the weapon. Tail part comes off, and they can hold that as well. I do not consider that parts forming. I consider that creative storage. Alright, hands can go all the way around. There's not really a waist swivel because the tail gets in the way. However, can go all the way out, all the way forward, all the way back. One heck of a knee. There's also one heck of a ankle tiltage forward and sideways. And that's his weapon and articulation in this mode. Now, to transform him. Take the arms, put them like this. Unplug his arms. Prop up the tail. Then there's this little flap down here. Pull that up, then you can rotate the waist. And you take the tail and you flip it over onto itself. Okay. And when you do that, the head will pop up. You see how it's sunk down, but as soon as you pop that into place, it pops up. Okay. And now, you can hold the sword in one hand, He can hold the axe in one hand. He can hold the flail in one hand. He is well armed. There we go. As far as his articulation goes, his head can go there. His head can go there. You can stress it a little, but it won't go backwards. The shoulder, all the way around. There is a bicep swivel and an elbow and a wrist swivel. And you can either store it up this way or over that way. It really doesn't matter how you store it. The young arm. And then, yeah, you have the same kick forward, kick backwards, kick to the side. I mean, he can kick himself in the head. Knee, bicep swivel, or, I'm sorry, thigh swivel, and you have the same mad articulation with the leg. And now you get to walk around with your either axe mace or mace axe, your choice. And in this form, you can also walk around with your sword tail if you want. Now, this is the way he comes in the package. So, to transform him into the alicon, you take this and there's a peg right here. There's a hole right there. And you put the peg in the hole. Bam. And then, bam. And then, you lift this up and you turn this around. And then you flip this all the way down. Okay? And you get the arms situated the way you want them. And then you open that up. You turn that. And then there's a post here and a post here and a hole here and a hole here. And you put the posts in the holes. And for him to stand right, you gotta kind of stand in with bent knees and hunched over a little. Alright, well, for some reason right now, it's giving me a hard time about settling into where it's supposed to. Don't know why. It wasn't doing that earlier. Anywho, you make him stand like that. And that's the way you switch him back into an alicon. Now, This is going, yep, you guessed it, into the armory. Actually, I might trade that in for one of the guns. Like the other purple gun. This way she only has rare and exotic weapons. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Anywho, now it fits in, right? Yeah, of course. I don't know what was wrong with it before. Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'll cooperate. Here you go. Yeah, see? Fits in nice and snug. Like I said, don't know what was wrong with it before. Just fine, but whatever. Okay. Boom and tail for balance. Now, you can bend him forward, and tail's above the table. And that's what I'm going to do, so he's looking down on the kids. Uncle Alicon is chilling with the scraplets and the anywho, I now put the wires on the wall, and they're still all free. All I gotta do is take them off the wire. So, yay me. I still haven't found the small enough wire to do these over, so they're still stuck on there with tape. But I will. Alrighty. Well. That's about all there is this week. We've now done the alicon. And as soon as I get Thundercracker all painted up and everything else the way he's supposed to be, we'll do him. So, from Her Majesty to His Majesty, we all thank you for spending time with us. I thank you for spending time with us. I hope you liked it. So if you did, give me a like. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have a question, please leave it in the comments. Please. I have not received one comment. So either I am, oh my God, right, which I don't think so. Or y'all just don't want to comment. I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, with all that being said, I want you to remember, Uncle Bobby loves you. Alrighty then. Later.